Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants.
And now, your 2021
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping, breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know. For a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Raimel Tapia. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Herman Marquez ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Now here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubois. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. These Rockies guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Mike Yastremski digging in at the plate. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Here's Charlie Blackman now. His career line against DeSclafani. He's a .333 hitter.
Charlie Blackman.
And now the first pitch. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Ryan Mcmahon now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Popped him up. La Stella takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Now here's the first offering. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Ball.
2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Previous history with Herman Marquez. He's batting .500, 6 for 12.
Dickerson.
Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Story ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's Buster Posey now. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches. We'll move to the third with no score. The batter will be Sam Hilliard. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. DeSclafani features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and the slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Liner towards second. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
high in the air out to center field. Dubois has it, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Herman Marquez.
So here is Herman Marquez. He's set. Here it comes. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To Crawford for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way.
No, that's
and
down.
Low, it's a ball and a strike. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Trevor Story steps in now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Tapia is off of first with 2 away. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman.
Number 19.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 4 and the Giants nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco 3rd, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackman is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up is Ryan Mcmahon. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Mcmahon is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Fuentes.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball in there for a called strike. This is in the air out to right. Yastremski is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Now to the plate. Here is Sam Hilliard. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way.
Counts 1-0.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Popped high in the air. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rockies 4 and the Giants nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubois.
The center fielder, Mauricio Dubois.
First delivery to him. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Donovan Solano.
And now, Donovan Solano. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 the count.
That's a
1-1. No
ball,
runs,
one
just
strike.
1 hit and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely
fielder,
lost at the
number
plate,
5.
flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastremski, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate now is Dom Nunez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Number 3.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And that one yanked just foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Herman Marquez.
Next, it'll be Herman Marquez, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's the pitch. And he takes ball one. The 1-0 home. It is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
4 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2.
I can't lose, full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
In now, Garrett Hampson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 4-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Giants.
So in now for San Francisco, Alex Dickerson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Brandon Belt is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Dickerson gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Crawford playing here in his age 34 season. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-1 home.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Wilmer Flores. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Wilmer Flores.
And now the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're down 4-0. Matt Wisler is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 37, Matt Wisler.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Raimel Tapia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Line drive base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Trevor Story will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Has a look, now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A runner at second, nobody out. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch. Charlie Blackman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The third baseman, number 24, Ryan.
And now here is Ryan Mcmahon. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That's a ball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Tapia stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now at the plate here is Tommy La Stella, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubois.
Next up is Mauricio Dubois. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
This is in the air to left. Waiting on it is Tapia. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Donovan Solano.
Next to hit, Donovan Solano. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. And the pitch.
Yeah.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Standing in now, Mike Yastremski. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box.
Baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
He's set, and the pitch.
Aye. Oh, that's up there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Sam Hilliard, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. In the air now out to left field. Dickerson's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 3.
Up next, Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Last pitch was a fastball.
Now
tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Herman Marquez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is line to left. Dickerson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. One left for Colorado, but they're in front 4-0.
7th inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Now here's the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Hilliard is right there, 1 down.
The first
Jumped
baseman,
all
number
over
9,
that first pitch of the inning,
Brandon
and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
To the plate now, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch
that's a
here is
ball.
a bit high, it's ball 1.
Count
No
1-0.
hits to this point. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that brings up Buster Posey. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. They're down
2 out,
1-1.
nobody on. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Brebbia is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Evan Longoria will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Raimel Tapia waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hampson aboard here at first with nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And that's over. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
This is in the air out to right field. Yastremski is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie Blackman. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two out with the man at first. fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yastremski's got it for out number 3. Rockies strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 10, Evan Longoria.
So next to hit is Evan Longoria. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now a pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Next to bat for the Giants, Tommy La Stella. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 delivery.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he chased it in the dirt. Nunez is after it. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Now it'll be Mauricio Dubois. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. La Stella leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 4-0. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jose Alvarez.
In now for Colorado, Ryan Mcmahon. He bounced out last time up.
The third baseman, Ryan Mcmahon.
First pitch on its way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Next up, Josh Fuentes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Alvarez playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Now back, the 17th, Sam Hilliard.
Digging in will be Sam Hilliard. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the letters 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground, softly towards second. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Nunez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. And with it, that'll end the inning. So now here is Donovan Solano. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times.
Jordan Sheffield will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jordan Sheffield.
First offering as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Mike Yastremski, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, look at that stop. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So now into the box is Alex Dickerson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Darren Ruff will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
So now to the plate, Buster Posey. Ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Rockies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Herman Marquez earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Herman Marquez twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants, 4-1. In the standings, the Giants sit in first place in the National League West division, while the Rockies are second in the division. The Texas Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 9-8. As of right now, the Rangers are in third place in the AL West, and the Padres are in last place in the NL West. David Peralta grabbed 3 runs driven in as the D-backs took care of the Reds 9-2. As of today, the Diamondbacks sit in fourth place in the National League West, and the Reds are in third place in the NL Central. The Nationals put together 10 total hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 5-2. At the start of the day, the Dodgers sit in second place in the National League West Division, and the Nationals are in third place in the NL East. The Philadelphia Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-1. In the standings, the Braves are in fourth place in the NL East, while the Phillies are atop the division. The New York Mets finished off a 2-game sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in second place in the National League East Division, while the Marlins are fourth in the division. The Pittsburgh Pirates hit 3 long balls as they crushed the Cubs 6-0. Heading into the day, the Pirates are atop the NL Central, and the Cubs are third in the division. The Cardinals completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-4. As of right now, the Cardinals are in first place in the NL Central, and the Brewers are at the bottom of the division. The Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-1. In the standings, the Rays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Yankees are fourth in the division. The Blue Jays defeated the visiting Angels 6-5. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays sit in third place in the American League East Division, and the Angels are in second place in the AL West. The Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-1. Heading into the day, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Red Sox are atop the division. The Royals finished off a 2-game sweep as they beat the White Sox on the south side 4-2. The win was their 6th in a row. Entering the day's action, the White Sox are in last place in the AL Central, while the Royals are atop the division. The Detroit Tigers combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-0. In the standings, the Indians are in fourth place in the AL Central, while the Tigers are third in the division. The Twins got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-1. At the start of the day, the Twins are in second place in the AL Central, while the Mariners are in fourth place in the AL West. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 7-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 1-0. The San Francisco Giants went deep 4 times as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-4. The Atlanta Braves held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-1. The Phillies totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 10-6. The Milwaukee Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 7-6. Paul Goldschmidt smacked a home run and drove in 3 as the Cards took down the Nationals 3-1. The Baltimore Orioles took down the visiting Mariners 5-2. The Tampa Bay Rays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-3. Hyunjin Ryu struck out 10 batters and earned the W, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Yankees 5-4. The Chicago White Sox launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Indians 5-3. The Angels totaled 11 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 12-7. The Boston Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-3. The Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits, as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 3-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.